Hello, it is 9:12 a.m. on January 26, 2011, and my name is Benjamin. Today I'm going to go ahead and talk about something that I'm interested in, which today will be Zelda Ocarina of Time. So you start in the forest, and you are a little boy, and you wear this sort of green tunic thing, and a green cap, and you have blonde hair. After the Deku Tree, that's the first level, is the Deku Tree. You go inside the Deku Tree and battle a bunch of stuff. You visit the princess, and she will give you a letter, and her bodyguard, Impa, will teach you a song for your ocarina, which is the musical instrument you play with your mouth. So anyway, there's 8 basic levels to the game. You start at the Deku Tree, and then you have to do some stuff in order to get to the next place, which is the Dodongo's Cavern. And then after that, you're going to go to Lord Jabu-Jabu's belly, which is this giant fish that you're going to go inside of. So you basically got a tree, and you've got a lava cave, and you've got a water place, which is inside of a fish. And so then those 3 places, you get a spiritual stone at each of those places, and one is an emerald, a ruby, and a sapphire. Once you've collected all 3 of those, you're supposed to go back to the castle, and when you get there, then Ganondorf is going to appear, and he's the bad guy, and the princess is going to have to run away from him. And then use the stones in the sort of ritual to open this door and find a giant sword. As soon as you find the sword, then you're automatically sort of locked in a time warp, and you wake up later, and it's 7 years have passed, so you're an adult. So anyway, the next level is going to be the Forest Temple, and then after that the Fire Temple, and after that the Water Temple, and then you have 2 extra temples which are harder, and those are the Shadow Temple, which is like a graveyard and it's really spooky, and the Spirit Temple, which is inside of a mountain, and it's the last one before the final boss castle thing. So eventually, once you've defeated all those temples, then you can go to Ganondorf's castle, and the 6 sages build this bridge, which is made out of a rainbow, and you go across it and enter the final castle and defeat that castle, and at the end of that castle defeat Ganondorf himself, and then the castle will collapse, and then Ganondorf will actually turn into Ganon, which is this beast, and then you have to defeat Ganon. And once you defeat Ganon, then the game is over, then you've won. It's a fun game, it's very colorful. For every temple there's a song that you have to learn on your ocarina, and so you have to actually press the buttons for the notes in the song. Of course, you only have 5 notes you can play. But anyway, it's fun, and it's creative, and there's all kinds of surface area to the game. You have to run across this giant field, and you have to walk across a desert, and there's a lot of places, and it's a big world. So that's what makes it so great, I think. So Christopher, I will see you next week, hopefully, and take care.